I'm gonna get back when I feel like, you know I don't play right. I'll put up a good fight. Just give me the word, You know I don't play right. You know I don't play right. Don't give me this. I'm gonna get back when I feel like. I'm gonna get back when I feel like. You know I don't play right. Just give me the word, You know I don't play right. Don't give me this. I'm gonna get back when I feel like, you know I don't play right. I'll put up a good fight. Just give me the word, You know I don't play right. You know I don't play right. Don't give me this. I'm gonna get back when I feel like.
Hello, my friends. Thank you for joining us over here. We're getting through ARR. Well, let's fucking go. I don't have much time that I can play today, so I'm just gonna try to do what I can with what I can. And then tomorrow is Monster Hunter. Wait, I'm not going the right way. You know I don't play right. I guess I should queue also. Let me see if I can queue for. I don't want to do those extremes without looking up the fights. Thank you for coming, Poogie. The world shifts and alters, and we, my friend, must ever be one step ahead of chaos. What I propose is for the formation of a new organization, a group that shall pave the way for truly united Azoria. Determination, tenacity, or skill speed. Determination does, as well as the amount of HP restored by healing spells. Skill speed, I don't need. Tenacity. Only applicable when the role is tank. So what I want is determination. Alphanon wishes to request your assistance for his new endeavor. Pray forgive me if I tread over to old ground, but I would first speak to the grand plan. Since the advent of the 7th Astral Era, the leaders of the three nations have been deliberating over an accord that seeks to bring the desperate forces of Azoria together into a single entity. A realm-wide grand company, if you will. The military might of such an institution would be drawn from every corner of the land and directed against threats that no single nation could hope to overcome alone. Yet, while we... Oh, I didn't read that. And the longer the discussions continue, the more it sends the impetus towards unification draining away. Thus, I have been campaigning for the creation of what might be considered a trial company. It will be on a much smaller scale than what we hope to eventually achieve, but capable of the same manner of unrestricted operation according to the science. It is my hope that the successful utilization of such a force will lend to momentum to the lagging deliberations. Also, becoming a primary military outfit, I mean to assuage fears of mistrust by placing the fledgling organization under authority of the antecedent. The Scions work tirelessly to protect Azoria and its people, but as you yourself have witnessed with the refugee revolt, there are limitations to what even we can achieve. With this new company under the Science Command, however, we will be capable of responding to a wider range of difficulties without straining our resources or overtaxing your formidable talents. The goal of my proposed organization and those of the Scions are ultimately identical, a point conceded by all concerned. But before I can move forward with establishing a precursor of the true border-spanning Grand Company, it is yet necessary that I visit the three leaders and gain their official approval. A tiresome and time-consuming task, which is why I would ask that you accompany me on the journey and attend to the business of recruiting our inaugural members, while I'm otherwise engaged with bureaucratic formalities. Thank you. It is reassuring to know that the Bringer of Light and his discerning eye will be selecting our future allies. Our first destination will be Limsa Laminsa. Let us rendezvous at Bulwark Card. No. Hold on, I don't need to go this way. So, Limsa Laminsa. Oh, I didn't mean to go there. Seems like it's just over here. Hi, Alphanon, what's up? There you are. I'm ready to ascend the bridge and speak with Admiral. While the Admiral and I are finalizing promissory boundaries and signing parchments, I would have you begin the recruitment process in earnest. I have, of course, endeavored to spread the word of our organization through various channels, but I believe a personal approach will reach many who may otherwise remain ignorant to the opportunity. As for potential members, 'tis of no matter should they be already pledged to another institution, only that they are willing to lend their strength when the situation demands it. And you needn't range into the countryside. The upper decks alone are populated with sufficient candidates to suit our purpose. Once you're satisfied with your recruiting efforts, meet me at the airship ticket counter that we might proceed to the next leg of our journey. Scout for potential recruits in the upper decks. Do you want to be a marauder? Hey, Rainer. Master Alphanud's new organization. Yes, I had heard the formation of this trial company was in the offering. It is with regret, however, that I must decline your invitation. As commandeer of the Yellow Jackets, the protection of Linsa Blaminsa must need receive my full attention. On to the next. An organization with the freedom to operate with territorial impunity? I must say, your proposal intrigues me. But the Krakens well know that this time to act and time to watch, and I'm afraid this trial company of yours falls into the later category. Six parties recruiting for my match categories. Let's see. Party Finder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Watch Farm. Lakeland, beginner's first time worker, Lakeland. I'm just grinding these if you want to join, I don't care. Heavensward weapons. The one over here. Oh, okay, they're all down there. So this guy first. Well, if it ain't Poogie, I never forget a venture brave enough or daft enough to seek the shortcut to Titan's bedchambers. Yeah, I remember old Ryle, don't you? Formerly of the Company of Heroes. 3 whistles at Bronze Lake. Aye. You don't often. I drag me arse out to Limsa for a drink, but I'm right glad I did. How fare you these days? You looking to put together a new crew? Top tier work? Ha, sounds like a night lark, it does. Alright, lad. Count me in. The heroes might have gone their separate ways, but I ain't ready to climb into my grave just yet. These are all people from, like, past quests and stuff. This is cool. Oh god. Oh god. There he goes. The Guildmaster. He's not gonna be able to come. A precursor to a united Azorian Grand Company? While I do admire the scope of your ambition, my responsibilities here at Neldic and Vimillies keep me close to the forge. I've not the time to be trapezing hither and yonder across the realm. Should you require my skill as an armor, however, I might be willing to accept some special commissions. So far we're 1 for 4. Do we get 2 for 5 or 1 for 5 at the end of this? Let's see. Who in the bloody hell do you think you're talking to, Drylander? I'm a pirate and not some sodding knight and shining pirate. If you're looking for a self-righteous fop, try knocking on that dandy Cavilion's door. Only one. Need to go teleport. Poogie, recruitment with Wall I Trust? I'm curious to how your proposal was received by the rough and ready folk of Silaminsa. A member of the legendary company of heroes indicated his interest. Astonishing, I knew enlisting your aid was the right choice. If you could boast the acquaintance of such an elusive character. I too was successful in my task. The Admiral consented to sign all the documents requiring her approval. Can only hope that my visit with the Elder Seedseer proceeds as smoothly. Pray continue to Grandania at your own pace. I shall await your arrival at Nafika's altar. Grandania it is. My audience with the Elder Seedseer is due to commence momentarily. I would be grateful if he would once more see to the task of recruitment here in Gridania. After you deem the well of potential candidates has run dry, let us rendezvous to the airship. Oh good, there's only 4 here. And they're all right here. Oh gods, can it truly be you? By what fickle fortune must I first face I see upon the releasing be yours? Oh, could it be that you don't remember me? Laurentis, the man whose crimes you exposed. I was a whaler and a regular patron at Buscarin's. Laurentius, I was selling maps and supplies to Garleans before you and those red-belly poachers mopped the course floor with my erstwhile employers. Here, not just as many criminals you dealt with that my ignominious tales ignite the slightest flicker of recognition. The less said of my past, the better, I suppose. And what of it, adventurer? What business brings you to Gridania? Recruiting, eh? What is your policy on reformed convicts? As matter stands, the Woodwillers will have not more to do with me. This may be the second chance I was looking for. Reverence told you say? I shall leave at once. You shall not regret this. I promise you I am a changed man. I bet. heard these words before in this game. Grandfather, you must call it a day. Let us return to the guild and rest. I'm terribly sorry. We were just... Oh, Poogie! It's been some time since our paws crossed in the Copperbell mines. Well, you were barely more than a novice adventurer, but look how far you've come. Mother M tells me it's you who felled some fearsome black wolf. Now you seek stout-hearted souls to fill the ranks of a new order? Well, your cause is undoubtedly just, and my old companion here would be much more relieved to see me in good hands. Yes, I'll do the very thing. I'll spend my entire adventuring career working towards... I shall join your company as soon as I've seen to Isildur safely home. Nice. We got 2. I wonder if the other 2 will deny us. We would offer this old man a place in your company of champions. I am both puzzled and honored by your invitation. Pray forgive me, young master, but I cannot accept. I have sworn to abide here for whatever scant years remain from me, and bear responsibility for the evils my lady has brought upon this land. You did, old dude. Whatever you say. You're the last person in Gordania. This often a guild officer such as myself gets recruited. This company of yours certainly sounds to have some promise, but its duties appear less than focused. I must refuse your invitation until such time as your organization is more organized. Fair enough. Fair enough. What news, Poogie? For my part, the elder Caesar was most amiable to our requirements and requests. A former wood whaler and a seasoned adventurer, our company will not lack for variety. That much is certain. Shall we strike into Ulda while the iron is hot? Let us meet at Royal Promenade and endeavor to conclude our remaining business. Our journey draws to a close. Although the gilded city where one's fortune defines one's worth, I hope some manner of fortune is with us and that the final leg prove us as successful as the previous 2. Might I suggest descending to the lower level before beginning your recruitment office? I do not think the Sultana will take kindly to us poaching from her personal guard. Let us meet back here at the promenade when our respective tasks are complete. Good luck hunting. Oh, wow. Wait, you're the man who came to Little Alamigo looking for that masked devil. Who knows what might have happened if you hadn't? I'd actually probably be dead, and a whole lot more of my friends besides. We were such fools. Anyway, that disaster really got me thinking about our homeland and about the outsider who saved us from ourselves. I realized how easy I've been manipulated and vowed to make of myself a more worldly man, so here I am. A new company of champions, you say? Now take me all corners of the realm? That sounds exactly like the proper opportunity I need. And don't worry, I'm not the same stripling you met at Alamigo. I prepared myself to fight the evil I know is out there. Oh, you're at the Gladiators Guild, so that's pretty good. Company that looks to cure the ills of the realm entirely. Listen, friend, I can scarcely bear the complaints of the next all over, let alone the conundrums of a neighboring nation. You'd be surprised what rumors drift down to the Pearl Lane. I know of this glorious new company of yours and just how far I'd be avoid getting involved with it. Whispers on the street says your organization is funded by corrupt coin, by syndicate money. If you think recruiting is for a just cause, then you're a bigger fool than you look. Fuck you too, then. I'm sorry, you wish to recruit me. Is this some new fashion matter proposing to a lady? Well, I'm afraid you're wasting your time. This lady's already spoken for. Good day to you, sir. Orson. Oh, what a happy coincidence. You remember me, perchance? I am Orson, the Church of the Saint Alderlandarama. Thank you again for your timely refuse, and I must also thank you for preventing the fraudulent priest from preying on dry bones fortunate. Oh, I do remember this person. Most upsetting business. Are you here with your companion? Thancred, was it? Oh, I remember her. She was cute. This new companion you seek, then. Your proposed organization sounds a powerful force for good, but my place is at the church with the children. I wish you well in this undertaking. Oh, damn, I would have loved to scout her. I want all the cuties for my fucking guild. I talked to my friends that I made along the way. Ready, Poogie. What hidden gems of the streets of Ulda offered up your unrelating gaze? A single elegant youth. Well, you certainly give us an admirable start, even if our ranks are yet somewhat thin. These troubled years following the calamity, talk of Azoria's salvation must seem akin to grasping at clouds. But there are those who have risen to the challenge, nonetheless, and the hope that inspires these people are born in no small part from the victories you yourself have won. Thank you, Poogie. I will now squander this precious gift you have placed into my keeping. The recruits will become the foundation of the new beginning. And yes, we are free to begin. As you have no doubt surmised, the Sultana also graced my trial company with her blessings. Our first wave of recruitment is over, the documents have been signed, and the finances secure. There is naught to prevent me from taking the next step. You are concerned by the syndicate's involvement, as was I. Thus was the origin of every coin of the contribution carefully scrutinized and recorded. This organization will not be built up on corruption. Naturally, I would prefer not to rely on outside sources at all. Even my family's substantial coffers could not sustain a venture of this magnitude. And as for the rumors and doubts surrounding the enterprise, well, such things shall plague us until the company has had a chance to prove its worth. It will not be an easy process, but we will earn people's trust, one success at a time. Speaking of time, we should waste no more of it. Let us return to the Rising Stones and lay our first stone for a united Azoria.
Tell me, General, what think you of Alfino's bold endeavor?
I think it is more than bold, Your Grace. His organization would pave the way for a united Eorzea. Well do I understand his impatience, since facing the common threat of the Ultima weapon, our nations have seemed farther apart, not closer together. Considering the many problems we face, should we not be glad that someone else is taking the initiative?
We have all pledged our cooperation, yet the grumbling continues behind closed doors. Ul'dah is not alone in her duplicity. I myself have doubts as to the good this organization will achieve. With the inclusion of the finest soldiers of the 3 grand companies, it promises to be a fearsome military body. But whom will it serve? Even under the watchful gaze of the Scions, it is not unthinkable that such a force could perpetrate a great wrong. Does it not concern you that a significant proportion of its financial backing came from the coffers of the Syndicate? That those unprincipled worms might forge this extraordinary gathering of warriors into a private army?
I have trust in the Scions, Your Grace. They have spared us no end of trouble at the hands of the Primals. If they seek reinforcements, I deem it unwise to deny them. As for their finances, full many gave generously. And though our nobles proffered a sizable sum, their coin did not spill from the pockets of Lolorito and his cronies. And what of the presence of our stalwart adventurer friend in this endeavor? I doubt the Warrior of Light would betray our cause.
Yes, there is that, I suppose. Yet I have known people to change. Whether we will or no, the events of the age hurl us this way and that, like a dust devil skipping across the sands. Cannot be done about Telechi?
I have explored all avenues available to us, Your Grace. But as Ul'dahn law now stands, we lack the evidence to convict him of any crime. To arrest him on spurious grounds would only play into his hands.
He has all but committed treason, and yet we can do nothing? Then what good our government? What worth the royal house? How deplorable this mockery of justice!
Have faith, Your Grace. It is not over.
Okay. I want to get to the Crystal Tower part. I don't know how far I am. Till I come to the point where I have to do it. I want to wait till I have to do it. This is not a journey I soon wish to repeat, but I cannot pause to rest. The culmination of our effort is at hand. We must see to the preparations at the ceremony. Thank you for allowing me to monopolize your services, Poogie. I am certain the antecedent will be relieved to see you free of other duties. Ophelia appears eager to welcome you back to Revenant's fold. Greetings, Poogie. Alphinaud tells me it is a place to begin this trial company. The Scions shall certainly be grateful to have your support for such an inauguration. The inaugural ceremony is to take place here at the Rising Stones. Tataru is cooperating with Alphinaud to see if that is all in readiness, so I'm afraid the recruits themselves have been left to their own devices. Quite a number of new faces have arrived in Revenant's Toll of late, and I wonder if Slackborn might not find himself overwhelmed. Would you speak with him and see if there's all he requires? Baka 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 boom 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 boom. Baka 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 baka. So we brought people here. Yo, morning Poogie, morning Slitherkins. Hello there, little miss. It is good to see you. Thank you for coming in and stopping in. If you want, you can type in goddess to see what kind of goddess you are, and I am right now. I am the god of support. Aha! And if you want to check out what kind of boobies you got, we got that too. Oh hell, so the kid is the goddess of carrying their teammates. Holy cow, Bangako, Poogie shot first. Yeah, fantastic boobies. Congrats to the incredible child. Well, that's incorrect. Good morning. Hello there. It's good to see you. How are you doing this today? I was told to come talk to you, Slothborn. Whoa, what can I do for you, Poogie? I thought you have your hands full helping out this new arm of the Scions. Ha! I barely noticed your recruits arrived. 'Twas barely a trickle compared to the flood of treasure hunters we have passed through here every day. Trying to wake up so I can draw Normandy in a dystopian wasteland for his Fallout series. Impressive. I like it. While I appreciate your offer of aid, 'tis more your burden that concerns me. I'm told this trial company will answer directly to the antecedent, so I trust that means less work for you in the long run. Slothborn, the shipment, we couldn't. Gods, woman, what befell? We were bringing a shipment to Revenant's Toll, provisions earmarked for the frontier effort. But just as we sought to cross over to Mordona, we were set upon brigands. I believe they may have been heretics. There were many, too many. We only escaped with our lives by abandoning the supplies. Pray forgive us. There's nothing to forgive. Provisions can be replaced, but smart soldiers are hard to find. Take your rest, and I'll find someone along to tend to those wounds. What to do? If heretics are involved, then this is more likely to be the case of simple thievery. Ishgard will need to be informed. Whence did the supplies originate? From House Fortemps. We collected the provisions from Camp Dragonhead. Well, that's understood. I shall see that they are appraised of this development. Poogie, were you not on good terms with the Knights of the House of Fortemps? I will be sending them a missive immediately, of course, but I will also have you travel there after and offer your considerable talents. I realize I contradict my earlier hopes to lighten your load, but I need someone who can help bring this incident to a satisfactory conclusion. Our favorable relations with Ishgard are far too important to risk half measures. I got you, dude. I'll go do what I can. Thanks for your understanding. I'm certain Lord Hashafont will be glad of your assistance. I get to go visit old friends, of course. That'd be great. So, let's see where he's at. He's in Porthos, and we have the teleporter to the Camp Dragonhead. So let's go teleport. Teleport! I'm living that good life. Uh-huh. I want to let's see. Let's battle. Battle at Slitherkins. See what we get. While Poogie shot first appears and attacks Slitherkins. Poogie uses Psychic. Ah, it misses! Fuck me. Well, if it isn't my fine friend Poogie Pixel, would you care for a plate of roast karaku? Some mulled wine? No. I see you've not come for to hail merely into my hall merely to escape the biting cold. I was in fact on the verge of opening an urgent missive from Revenant's Toll, and I suspect the timing of your arrival is no coincidence. You are correct. Lord Harshafont awaits confirmation of the reason for your visit to Camp Dragonhead. Level 50 MSQ.
The incident with the New Frontier hands? No, you need not elaborate. I have been following their progress with no small amount of interest. Brave men and women all. They do our nation a great service. The existence of a fortified outpost in Mordona will do much to dissuade the Empire from trespassing on Kurthus soil. Right glad am I that you have chosen to lend your support to this endeavor. Never let it be said that House Forton does not acknowledge the efforts of her allies, or her debts. 'Twas in the spirit of gratitude that I arranged for sundry supplies to be delivered to Revenant's Toll. That the shipment should chance to be waylaid by heretics is poor fortune indeed. Poor fortune, I say, yet not without precedent. If you would know the truth of it, these incorrigible villains grow more organized with each passing day. This new unity of purpose we attribute to their leader, the Lady Iceheart. But though I have devoted significant resources to the task of identifying this woman, we have yet to learn so much as her birth name. What we do know is that the heretics speak of Iceheart in reverent tones, and would gladly embrace death rather than betray her. Such loyalty is rare indeed, and I fear to imagine what so committed a collective might achieve. The brigands have not yet been so brazen as to risk direct confrontation here in Dragonhead. Some few of their number have, however, been sighted not far to the west of here, and with ever-increasing regularity. A visit to Whitebrim Front may bring you the answers you seek. Will you brave the snows, knowing what implacable foes may lie in wait? Halone's blessings be upon you! Though I take no pride in the admission, many of mine own countrymen are not so well suited as you adventurers to dealing with such foes. Were they dragons, it might be otherwise. But truly, I could not wish for a finer ally. You have done much for my house in the past, and I have no doubt but that I shall have cause to celebrate your deeds again ere long. Should you learn aught of value, pray return to me forthwith. A warm hearth and a warmer welcome shall be waiting for you.
So where do I have to go? This way? Lamar, long time no see, buddy. Poogie, welcome. You've been pleased to know that the repairs to Stone Vigil proceeded pace. We shall build sure and strong, and that the Dravinians might better themselves senseless against our shield in the west. I would venture, however, that matters of the masonry are not what brought you to Whitebrim. On the trail of the band of thieving heretics, you say? Oh, by the fury. But you do seem destined to cross paths with those villains. I must confess that it is sad truth that the wilds hereabouts have indeed gone thick with the numbers. They strike swiftly without warning, and we are canny enough to evade our most able trackers. This is not merely their newfound organization that confounds us, the heretics themselves seem somewhat changed. I know not what manner of influence this ice heart wields, but this man of face seemed utterly lost in the grip of righteous fervor. 'Tis an unsettling and unnatural zeal. Mayhap you could care to question one of their recent victims. As fate would have it, your arrival came moments after a trader was waylaid on the road. A patrol found the unfortunate fellow lying senseless in the snow and carried him to our infirmary. I'll tell you what happened. Yes, of course. I'm quite recovered enough for that. Anything to help catch those cowardly blackhearts. I was traveling my usual route to Whitebrim front when a sudden blow sent me reeling. Next thing I knew, I was on the ground and several heretics was rifling through my cargo. Arms, armor, crystals, they were taking everything. 'Twas then that one of them noticed my bleary gaze and stalked over to better acquaint my head with his mace. Before darkness claimed me, however, I distinctly heard the words, "Return to Snowcloak." I dare say that is where they're hauling my goods, but you'll not catch me rushing off in pursuit. They tell me 'twas a miracle I survived at all, and I'm not trust my thick skull to save me a second time. So we're about to do it. I think we're about to unlock a new hard dungeon or something. This looks promising. Okay, so let's go over here. Somehow, student der night. God, draw your weapon, foul. Wait, I recognize you, adventurer. You are come seeking heretics? Now we shall have a common purpose. We were on patrol when we chanced across one of the raiding parties and pursued them here. For our rights, we should have them cornered in this ravine, and yet they are gone, vanished like icy wraths. Oh, Snapple. Who the fuck is that? Poogie noticed. You glimpsed a woman top of the cliff. Could it be Iceheart herself come to sneer at our folly? And to where did she disappear? The heretics must have discovered a passage through the frozen wall. Some hidden tunnel that escaped our notice. We have not the meant to risk further investigation. It'd be wise to return to Whiteboard Front. Alright, Jolamont, I gotta go talk to you. Poogie, it appears I owe you my thanks once again. The surviving knights spared no detail in their report. The men found out near Snowcloak that they were some of my finest, that they should be vested so handedly. They have woefully underestimated the threat these heretics possess. While I understand you might be balk at the notion, I must ask that you put aside your mission and consider the stolen provision lost to us for now. So it'd be ill-advised to blunder unprepared into what may very well be the enemy's lair. Return to Dragonhead and inform Lord Harshaw. As for Iceheart, fanatics, and freezing heights of Snowcloak will not shield them from our justice for long.
Your return is most timely. Of their own accord, my thoughts had turned to your task and the progress thereof. I confess, my imaginings tended toward the grim and bloody. But you are here now, and I suspect such frivolous wonderings do little justice to the reality of your travails. Tell me, what did you learn of Iceheart? Indeed. And this transpired at Snowcloak? Of all the highlands, that towering wall has borne the worst of the region's brutal shift in climate. So inhospitable has Snowcloak become that we have still to survey the area in its entirety. Could its frozen heights conceal the heretics' hideaway? Mayhap a more robust reconnaissance effort is in order. Putting such considerations aside for the moment, we still know far too little of this Iceheart. That she is capable of commanding such a band of fanatics bespeaks natural authority, and no small measure of charisma. As much as I would like to fathom this mystery with you, the situation has grown beyond my personal purview. I am bound by duty to inform the Temple Knights and request that they bring this matter to its conclusion. Given the glowing reports the new commander has garnered thus far, I am certain that they can be relied upon to take appropriate action. Though Iceheart's true identity yet eludes us, you have provided us with a point from which to begin. Sometimes it takes but a single stone to prompt an avalanche. On the matter of the stolen provisions, I have already made arrangements for a second shipment to be sent to Revenant's Toll. I could not well allow such an honorable venture to be undermined by one miserable setback.
Okay. I'm sure we'll come across that lady again soon. We'll report back to Southbourne. let him know what's going on. There he goes. Poogie, 'tis good to return to Dull Hall. Buried you in the frozen waste. House more attempts to send us a second shipment. I send thanks to Lord Harsha for his continued generosity. Yet even as our town grows in prosperity, I feel that it might attract greater numbers of those who would do us harm in the name of greed and power. All of us, often us new recruits included, must remain vigilant against the new threats. Brave new companions. Level 50, brave new companions. While you're away in Corthus, preparation for the inaugural ceremony were all but completed, although Tato does yet seem completely flustered. I've taken enough of your time. Why don't you head into the Rising Stones and see if the frantic receptionist could use a hand? You know what? I will do that. Hi, Tataru. These parchments need to be sorted, and these documents, why are they even here? Oh, I am sorely tempted to file that lot in the waste paper basket. Oh, Poogie, you startled me. You wish to lend me a hand? Splendid. Would you be a dear and run these uniforms to the new recruits? They're scattered about Revenant's Toll, and I haven't had the time to track them all down. The recruits know to don their garb immediately and assemble here in the Rising Stones. You'll want to report back to Alphanon if you don't want to miss the ceremony. I wonder if the Scions will ever have matching uniforms. A well-funded organization is a well-dressed organization. Holy crap. Here goes one. Those who believe the company will see no riches are short-sighted fools. I thought I'd best submit my fellows here, but I admit that I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. New uniforms remind me of the induction into the Wood Whalers. Isilda has last retired from the adventurer's life, though I shall miss him wisdom and irresponsible spirit. I am excited to forge my own path forward. Oh yes, uniform. Thank you. Truth be told, I thought of pledging myself to such a lofty organization is somewhat intimidating. Hello there, lad. Looking for me, we say? I suggest giving a whistle, but I'm not sure I'd hear it amongst all the bustle. Oh, proper uniforms. Little amigo can learn such from Revenant's Toll. We gave everybody their uniform. Yes, Poogie, Tatsuno mentioned you were handing out new uniforms, and I see you met the new recruits. Some few answer the call to put up through the established grand companies and such. We are not yet an army, but there is much that a small core of elite warriors can achieve. Then I mentioned I thought of a name for the company. It is my hope that it shall be known across the breadth of Azoria. The moment of truth draws near, Poogie. Once the last of the recruits have gathered, I shall make an official announcement.
Comrades, your presence here this day signifies the momentous choice that each of you has made. With your strength now pledged to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you are beholden to no single nation. You stand as the vanguard for a united Eorzea. From this moment forth, I declare you Crystal Braves. Let us mend this fractured realm and face our enemies as one. Whether it be the Beastmen and their primals, or the conflict in Carteneau, it is plain that the nations of Eorzea cannot solve the problems which plague the realm. Thus does it fall to some few heroic souls to succeed where they have failed. Come, take your place at the Scion's side as guardians of Eorzea, and together we shall fight for the freedom of all! For the freedom of all!
A rousing speech, Alphino. Or should I say, Crystal Brave Commander Leveilleur?
Please, Antecedent. The title is honorary. I shall not be leading the troops into battle, as it were. We are of the same purpose. Let us join hands and do what must be done to save this land.
The Scions stand ready.
Nice. Talk to him in Philia. I want to progress the quests. Come on. No more talking.
I'm eager to see what the Crystal Braves might accomplish. This shall prove an interesting time indeed for the Scions. Yes, I'm listening. So our worst fears are confirmed. The entire Isle. Such power defies comprehension. Truly? Kryl is alive? Thank the 12. I see. Pray, inform me if her condition changes. Yes, I shall pass on your words to Urianger. My thanks. I shall contact you anon. When I learned of the loss of the Isle of Val, I dared not hope that my friend had survived. Yet, by some miracle, it would seem she has. She's still to regain consciousness, it is true, but better that than death. Putting this happy news to one side, we must now endeavor to make sense of the readings taken by the survey party. It appears the etheric disturbance which accompanied the Isle's destruction is of a magnitude alarmingly close to that of Ultima. Could the Ascians be responsible for this devastation as well? I wonder, have you heard aught from the Mother Crystal since the battle with the Garleans? Then she speaks to neither one of us. Heidelind's silence portends naught but ill, I fear. Louisoix, I pray you yet watch over us.
Very good. See that the provisions are prepared for transport, and let us hope that the shipment is spared from the fate of the lost one. The winds are uncommonly fierce this day. A new chapter of New Game Plus has been added. Traitor in the midst. Minfilia would have you assist Alphanon at his new station as commander of the Crystal Braves. Charizard might cannot shake the creeping sense of a dark foreboding, but it avails us not to fret about the unknown. We must concentrate instead on the problems of present. The primals have been relatively quiet of late, and the beast tribes who summon them are under constant surveillance by the grand companies. Should any suspicious activity be afoot, you may be certain that we will hear of it. Until such a permanent solution to the primal problem has been found, we can do little but observe. As for the Ascians, Ranger is wholly dedicated to finding the means by which we may defeat the dark beings. Let us pray for good tidings on that front. But all this you already knew. Let us speak of the more current matters, in particular the state of the Crystal Braves. Alphano did well to find the organization, but ensuring its smooth operation is another matter entirely. No doubt that he is doing his best. I feel that a helping hand or two would go astray. To this end, I offer you to send one of the Archons to assist him, but he declined. You know how he can be, independent to a fault and singularly oath. Save, of course, what it is to come from help from you. Alphamount has entrusted you countless matters of import to take care of the past, and I believe he would not hesitate to do so again, were you to offer. I should be most grateful if you were to go to Heavensward in whatever manner you can. I can't wake up. I don't know why. Might need to stand up and walk around for a second. Actually, that sounds like a good idea. Let's take a quick bathroom break after we do this. What is it, Poogie? And you be concise? I'm rather busy. You would rather lend a hand, I see. Given its sensitive nature, I was hesitant to entrust it to my braves, but the demand upon my time are such that I have little choice. The fact is, I would sooner attend to this particular matter myself, but my presence is required elsewhere. That being the case, I have entrusted its resolution to my second in command, Captain Limbird. Tell him that I sent you, and he will furnish you with the particulars. My thanks in advance, Poogie.
Hail to you, Scion. How might we serve you?
Waka waka.
Commander Leveilleur bade you serve us? These are welcome tidings indeed. Given the sensitive nature of the task, I could not rely on one of my own. That which I'm about to tell you, I tell you in the strictest confidence. Some days ago, we received certain documents from an anonymous source. They notified us of the presence of a Garlean agent within the ranks of one of the Grand Companies. Following some discreet inquiries, we identified a suspect among the Immortal Flames, whom we detained for questioning. Alas, the man was not our agent. He was but one of many men in the agent's employ. We pressed the traitor for a name, but he had none to give. He claims never to have met his master, whom he knows only as the Ivy. He was, however, certain that this Ivy had coiled itself around every part of the Immortal Flames. It would seem our quarry joined the company some time ago, and gradually recruited others to his cause. These conspirators are the vines by which he learns our secrets, all without exposing himself. It won't be easy to identify the Ivy amidst this tangled mass of subterfuge, but we have a tendril in our hands, and we shall follow it all the way to the gnarled root. Now, much as I would prefer to proceed with due discretion, circumstances demand that this matter be settled post-haste. Garlemald's War of Succession nears its end, and it is feared that the Empire will soon resume its march on Eorzea. When it does, we can ill afford to have traitors in our midst. The Ivy must be rooted out now. We must begin by apprising General Roban of our findings. I would ask that you accompany me to the Hall of Flames and remain on hand to see that things go smoothly. Assuming the Ivy's tendrils are as widespread as we believe, he will be aware that an investigation is underway, and if that is the case, he may well move against us. We must be prepared for anything, while taking care not to betray our purpose by seeming prepared. A simple enough task for a one-man army like you.
Alright, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back. To the steps of Ulda. Damn, I took a fucking hit and it's stuck.
Ah!
Good morning, Mala. Hello there.
Well, well. What brings you here, my friend?
Damn.
He is here at my behest. Greetings, Roban. It has been a while.
Hilbert, you old scoundrel. When they told me you'd be visiting, I scarce believed my ears. But look at you! The honored captain of the Crystal Bloody Braves. Who'd have imagined, eh?
Not many, but fewer still would have imagined your destiny lay in politics, old friend.
Aye, we've both come far, have we not? Lest you wonder, Hilbert and I go back a long way. We've been friends and rivals since we were lads. The last time we saw each other, Alamigo had just fallen, so you can guess how many summers it's been. And in all that time, not a word from the fool.
Hope you are warm. I am warm now. Yes, yes, I'm not shivering no more.
Ah, well, my dealings tended toward the modest and mundane, unlike some I could mention. As I hear it, no sooner did you reach Thanalan than the brass blades clapped you in irons and dragged you off to die on the blood sands.
I felt so silly
Being a stubborn
typing that.
sort, you won 1,000 matches and earned yourself a place in the people's hearts while you were about it. Then, with your mountain of prize money, you bought the Colosseum and secured a seat on the Syndicate. Those balls, brother! Rags to riches does not do it justice. You're a hero to the common man.
Bah! Spare me. I am no hero. If anyone is worthy of that title, it's our friend here. Next to him, I'm little more than a glorified butcher.
To be fair, I went to bed, like, I took a shower, went to bed, my hair was soaking wet, and I woke up at, like, 6 o'clock in the morning, sun hasn't come out, AC's, like, going on, my hair is still wet, I'm like, why is it so cold? It's not like I went outside. As soon as I opened the door, it felt like fucking Satan's asshole just farted on me, and it was like, it really felt hot.
But you, Wilbert, you sell yourself short. By all accounts, you are an adventurer of some standing.
I like to think that
I
I
work
did my
tonight,
part for the
so I'll
greater
get to
good.
work on the
But
list
if you're
and
no
stuff
hero,
and add new shit.
then I'm no adventurer, not in this company. Anyway.
I'm excited. I'll get to like make commands from you and all the other mods, and I can't wait.
Tidings.
I can't fucking wait. It's gonna be a good 6-hour shift because the whole 6 hours I'm just gonna be coding.
So there has been progress.
I'm just gonna be like, oh, you need alcohol? Okay, here you go. Yeah, I am working tonight, so it's gonna be a short shift. It's gonna be a short stream because I work tonight and close, so I need to get a nap in.
I've let it be known that this meeting
Throw
is a reunion
the
between
bottles
old
on them.
friends. None will give your visit a second thought.
I need to also take time and teach Lars what I did and how I did it, so that way he knows how to do what I'm doing, because he asked me to do that. So I want to take time and do that.
To convene elsewhere would only attract attention. Let us speak here, in plain view of all.
Yes. 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 Super important. I thought we were gonna do it yesterday, but I never saw him,
So it
and
is
when I
we who
did
have
see
been
him, I
compromised.
forgot about it. It was like too late or something. Not too late, but it was past the time I expected to do it.
Teleji Adeleji's machinations have shaken Ul'dah to her foundations. In such uncertain times, a man's loyalty may be bought for a fistful of gil.
Try to make Lethal Company work and just my PC exploded.
But if this snake has truly
You might have
been
to
in our
play
midst
it
for
with
as long as
minimal
you say,
mods
we must needs consider a far graver possibility.
and only with like four
Conspiracy.
people. I don't know.
Could
I don't
it
know.
be that the monetarists
Or-
have been in league with the Empire from the first?
You might have to just go all in on Among Us because that is very light on your PC and it gives you a very similar satisfaction with your friends. We just gotta get a whole friend, like we have to get a Among Us community going. Among Us tops, yeah. So that's the thing for your PC and whatnot, and for that kind of play, I think Among Us would be a lot easier for your PC to handle and stream. And we just gotta all go. We gotta all like go all in on it. Like for a week straight, just played nothing but Among Us and just keep like farming friends and be like, oh, come play Among Us and just like be all about it. If I didn't have this new expansion coming out that I'm like been grinding away for, I would have totally be like, okay, stop and
Very
stream.
well. I will have my most trusted men investigate the matter. Continue your inquiries in the meantime.
But I have an expansion to come out in like 10 days. Less. Oh shit, I have early access to it. It comes out in 5 days. Oh my god. And I have 40 levels to go. 28. I have 28 levels to go. Stop your bitching. What expansion? The expansion to this game, Dawn trailer. The reason why I started playing this last month or 23 days ago is because I always wanted to give it a try, and I knew a new expansion was coming out for the game, and a lot of people were going to be playing it. Like Appo's been playing it, Awkward's been playing it, Batosai's been playing it. So I was like, you know what, let me play it too for the first time and try to get to the end game stuff. And it's been a grind. I literally have not played any other game but this game. Except for like Monster Hunter. I played some Monster Hunter on Mondays. I'm trying to do that. I haven't touched Overwatch. It's just been this really, and I've just been grinding it. And I'm halfway through what's out.
It does me well to see you again, old friend. When next we meet, let it be over a flagon of ale.
To be fair, usually you take about a year to play through the game, and I'm trying to just get through it.
I look forward to it. Let us reminisce of bygone days and drink to the future of our homeland. Flame General.
What explanation?
You wear the mantle well, old friend. I must work hard if I'm to keep up. Well, it would seem your services were not required after all. I dare say we have Roban's prudence to thank for that. Still, I was glad of your presence. My thanks, Scion.
He's basically super effective. He fainted. No, no, no. Alright, Elbert. Elbert is eager to continue his investigation into the Gerlean spy known as the Ivy. Our hunt for the Ivy begins in earnest, Scion. Suffice it to say we must tread warily, but one misstep may cost us our lives. Our business here is concluded for the time being. Let us return to the Rising Stones and report to Commander Levalier. Big stretch! Okay, I actually just did that one, so perfect. Hourly reminder. Oh, what am I supposed to do? We are on ad break, ad break, ad break. Oh no. Did my game just crash? Just randomly? Oh no. It did, so. It's loading up. We're back. I don't know what happened, but it was like... Oh, I know what happened. What the fuck is NVIDIA Broadcast reopening itself for? That shit needs to be closed. That is why my thing is crashing. When programs just automatically turn on. Oh, Batos, I logged on. Hold on. Let me get into Discord. Join voice. Yee. Okay. Let me pull that open and hey buddy. Maybe we'll do some 8-man dungeon raids. That'd be really cool. I'll only do it with him because he's a great tank. Discord. How do I reply? Already there. I gotta see someone somewhere. Where is this someone? Oh, this someone's in here. Okay.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, buddy?
How we doing today?
We're doing good. I have, let's see, trials. I have to still do... We did the naval yesterday, right? Yes.
Yes.
I have the Ifrit one still to do, the Ball of Embers, Thorn March still to do, and World Eater still to do extreme. I didn't want to do any of them without you, so I just said, fuck it. And then I know for a fact, I only looked up one boss fight. The Bowl of Embers has a healer mechanic where me and the other healer have to switch off and like go off to the side because we get a debuff that kills the whole team.
Oh dang.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I'm glad I saw that. Glad I saw that. And it like alternates between each healer.
Alright, so you said Bull of Embers, Thorn March, World Eater. Did you end up getting Striking Tree or no?
No, I'm still going through MSQ trying to get stuff. We are returned from Older Commander.
The Akafa Amphitheater, that's the Shiva.
And not a moment too soon, something has
Shiva, if I'm
happened.
not mistaken.
You will recall the fourth was tasked with reconnoitering a rendezvousing site used by Ivy's minions. Soon after you left, we received word that the unit was ambushed en route to its destination. According to the report, one of ours has been taken captive. The Guardians are not want to treat their foreman with dignity and fears to take her safety. Yeah, right now, what's going on in MSQ is we just had we recruited people, I gave out uniforms, and we had our inaugural ceremony of the Grand Company for all three people, well, all three nations. And then Alphanod's like, I could use your help on something. There's a traitor, and that's where I'm at right now. We must dispatch a rescue party at once. Recall those brave to our field, begging a party's commander, but we have not the time. I'm afraid I must ask you for your aid once more, Scion. An ill-prepared rescue party will only serve to prevent the Garleans with more captives. Oh, Garleans have us. Okay. Captain Ilberto de Forward, I trust you are willing, but of course you are. Alien the Fourth lies in wait in the tangle.
My retainer isn't a rabbit girl, it's a cat girl, and I named her Piranha.
Nice, nice, nice. Piranha, I like it. Okay, so now I gotta go rescue some captives. I wonder how much longer I have before I'm at the part where I have to do the Crystal Tower.
Hey, you should be coming up to it pretty soon.
What was the last thing you remember before the Crystal Tower?
I don't know, it's been so long.
Yeah. That's why I'd like a list in front of me to see like where I'm at in regards to that part of the quest.
Yeah.
I just want to get there. You would aid us in the rescue mission. We are in debt, Warrior of Light. Now time against us, so allow me to be brief. The Garleans fell upon us without warning, wandering poor Vesh and hauling her away at the castrum. Unnumbered as we were, here we speak, the Garleans may be invigorating Resh, or worse, with her hurt. I fear that she will not survive long. Our order may not be in its infancy, but the bond that binds us is so strong as mithril. We, as the remnants of the Fourth, will overtake Castrum Century. Please help us find Resh before it's too late. Yes. Yeah, I woke up early. I was like, I want to play. And Raymond, I guess, is off today, so after he wakes up, he'll probably play.
Yeah, I got up about 9, but I just kind of laid around in my bed and watched some YouTube for a little bit. And then I was like, nah, I kind of want to get up now.
Yeah, that still help me from back there? Where am I? Reach, thank gods we found you. And thank God, Warrior of Light. Now, to quit this accursed place, Resh cannot move with these wounds. She will need to be carried out. I believe a diversion is in order. Might we be trouble you to provide one? Given your reputation, I suspect the Guardians will be only too happy to grant you your undivided attention. If you were to create a commotion within the castrum, we should be able to steal away unnoticed. Let's speak again outside once we're safe.
Container's full on the inventory. I might need to get another one.
Yeah, my first one and Ulda's full, so I can get one more somewhere else for free. You can only have 2 retainers and 1 per city.
Gotcha.
Any more than that, you have to pay real money. You have to buy them. I really like Ulda's theme song. I kind of want to learn it on piano.
This is like Remake 2 in Limsa. Yeah, I need Shadowbringers, so I think I only have the first 2 expansions.
Shadowbringers, Endwalker, and Dawn Trailer.
Okay.
So you do only have the first two.
Yeah.
It was on sale. You could get all of them for like $30. That's what Raymond did.
Oh yeah. See, I missed out on that.
I got the latest two Endwalker and Shadowbringers for 15. And I think Raymond ended up getting all of them. That was the day that I was like, I'm gonna play. Because it was on sale for the Dawn trailer coming out in a month.
Yeah.
All the BioWare Dragon Age games are on sale, like Dragon Age 2 for like $2.99.
Oh wow, on Steam.
Yeah, on Steam. They're like I think Inquisition was $1.99. I didn't see Origins on there, but I wasn't looking at all. Like I just wanted to play Final Fantasy. But I noticed that those were all of them were on sale. I was like, oh shit, they're cheap. They're like less than like $4 each.
Yeah, that's actually a really good deal. Dragon Age Origins is my favorite, but Dragon Age 2 is okay. Inquisition was okay also, but
Too cheap offer.
yeah, right.
Can I? No, I'm gonna ask Half Poogie for $9.99. I told her too cheap of an offer. You gotta pay a premium. I just got on PC. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. We're talking about BioWare games.
Dragon Age.
Dragon Age. When BioWare was still like the older stuff. I have waited your return most anxiously, my friend. You have done us a great service indeed. Thanks to your aid, our comrade Rish is safe, and we suffer no casualties. Words cannot express my gratitude. All that is left is to report the mission's success to Commander. I shall go on ahead to the Rising Stone. Until the days are gone. Yeah, I can't wait to catch up to where you're at in MSQ. Alright, walk right past them. Hello, Alphanon. Ah, it does me well to see you return. Though I doubt your prowess. Entering into an enemy stronghold is generally considered to be a risky venture, and I must confess to have been a little bit anxious. But here you are, hail and whole, having succeeded in your mission as you won't. Lest you wonder, the woman you rescued is being cared for by the Domans. Thanks to their expert administrations, the danger is past.
Ooh, Cleocatra.
You have my
That's the
gratitude.
name of my new retainer.
That's so funny. Allow me to thank you also, Scion. Resh owes you her life. We escaped with minimum casualty this time, but we can ill afford to be caught off guard. As you say, Commander, I will see to that the men will keep their wits about them, and it may take time, but I will not rest until we identified and apprehended the Ivy.
Items.
I have every confidence that you will succeed, Captain. As for you, Poogie, I realize you scarce not your breath, but I'm afraid there is no rest for the weary. I require your company me to court this. I have a granted audience
Yeah,
with
let
the
me know
guardian
when,
dignitary you see, and the man expressly requesting your presence. Oh, do not so look surprised. You should be
let
familiar
me
with
know
the
when you do your
trappings
fishing,
of
because I
frame by now.
have a ton of the quest fish.
We shall depart as soon as you are ready. Yeah, okay. I'll probably do that, like, probably after Heavensward, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, the fishing's honestly really easy, and when I was doing my fishing, like, I just turned something on my other monitor and was just watching, like, a movie or something while I was doing it. But the level 50 fish, you have to catch, there's a mechanic called mooching, where if you catch a fish, you can use that fish to catch bigger fish. The level 50 fish, you have to double mooch, and it's marlin, like a swordfish. And they sell for like 10,000 gil a piece on the auction house.
We have been blessed with the rare opportunity, Poogie, an audience with Ambassador of the Holy See of Ishgard. We are to treat with Sir Almeric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights in Camp Dragonhead. It is considered a great honor to serve the Holy See directly as a Temple Knight. Needless to say, their leader wields tremendous political influence. We would be wise to court his favor. For that reason, I consider your attendance essential. If Sir Almeric wishes to meet the man behind the legend, I would not deny him the pleasure of your company. The antecedent should see the wisdom of the plan when you request her permission to accompany me to court this. Perhaps you feel that this waste of your talents would doubtless be put to nobler use. If so, I would remind you that you could be accomplished with a stroke of a pen than the thrust of a sword.
You want my ether potions?
No, I'm good. I don't even use my own.
True. Do you ever find yourself like running out of mana?
If I do, I pop lucid dreaming.
Oh, gotcha. But is that like the druid mana regen?
Yes.
Nice.
It really is like a druid, the more I think about it. I forgot they had that. Okay, I have about an hour and a half left.
I don't know what these irregular tombstone of Genesis are for.
Meeting with his guardian ambassador, by all means, I think a wonderful idea. We have received no reports of etheric disturbances or unusual beast tribes as of late. If offered up believes your presence may help him secure more favorable terms, I see no reason to deny him. Please be voice active. Anticipate. I take it Poogie has explained the situation. Yes. Yet welcome to the overtures are. I cannot help but wonder what prompted them. These guardians have spurned all contact with the other city-states for decades, so why reach out now? But that I know. The question of their motives is one to which I have given no small amount of thought. Alas, I have no more than is generally known. The notorious reclusive notion of Ishgard, situated at the center of Albalthea Spire. Okay, so now I'm going to a place called Ishgard, which is situated at the center of Albalthea Spire, rooted by the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, at the head of which presides the Archbishop.
Ishgard?
Members of the original Azorian Alliance formed
What area is it
in the wake of Almigo's fall some 2 days. Friends of convenience.
I can just teleport to you.
Who withdrew? I'm at Modona now.
Okay.
Friends of convenience who withdrew from the alliance as soon as the Imperial fleet was routed at the Battle of Silvered Skies. Since which time their borders have remained closed to all outsiders. They have rejected every one of their former allies calls to open dialogue. And to the fields of Cardinal, what brave men and women lay down their lives. I've tried to convince Ishgard to rejoin the Alliance at every opportunity. I've explained over and over again that Azoria stands united. I'm a bugger. And what have my efforts yielded? Nothing. Surely this can be considered a step in the right direction. I should hope so. Rather than the lonely messengers we have been forbid off in the past, this time we shall meet with my man of genuine influence. Of course, I am not so naive to think that they come to us out of the goodness of their heart. We have something they desire, though I have yet to find out what. But such is the nature of diplomacy.
Like southeast?
Well, I'm in a cutscene. It's just gonna tell me. It's just telling me I'm going to Ishgard.
Oh.
They will bring the agendas to negotiating tables,
there's
so
a summoning bell
will
here
I,
too for the retainers.
along with a handful of incontrovertible truths. The Empire will soon be at our doorstep once more. Indeed, you'll be assured that I will expound upon this point on others. Let us depart for Camp Dragonhead. Poogie, our old friend Lord Hashifat, is expecting us. Since our quest to recover the Enterprise, I understand you have further ingratiated yourself with the man. Excellent work. Okay, so Camp Dragonhead. Camp Dragonhead. These last 2 hours have felt like Hildebrand, where it's like, go here, you go there, go here,
Yeah, it
go
is like
that.
that.
Poogie, ever a welcome sight. Our hearts have been stoked by the blazing preparations for your arrival. I would not do such a distinguished personage to catch cold while enjoying our hospitality. The gesture is much appreciated. I fear I shall ever struggle in cold climes. Good Master Alphanon, an honor as always. Likewise, Lord Hashifon, excuse us, forgive us yet another imposition. Here we have relied overmuch on the aid since you generously assisted us in locating the Enterprise. Nonsense. Any debts occurring have long since been repaid. Besides, who can say what the future may bring? House Four Temps may even seek the aid of your newly formed Crystal Braves. In any case, I am simply delighted that the Holy See is the last willing to grant you an audience. No doubt your discoveries at Snowcloaks helped to justify the decision. This recent resurgence in heretical activity is of grave concern to us all. But to the matter at hand, Sir Imec arrived in Camp Dragon earlier, and as I am told, he is eager to meet you at the first convenience. You're doubtless weary from your journey and want to rest a while. But if you're willing to forgo such comforts, pray the night station outside the Intercessor. He'll grant you entrance and send word to the other entities. Yo, Dr. Boot Punch, hello there, my good sir. What is up? We are getting through a Realm Reborn for the first time. It is good to see you. I am Poogie, you already know that. Let's see. I want to battle you. Dr. Boot Punch, let's go. A wild Poogie appears and attacks Dr. Boot Punch, uses Psychic. What a critical hit. Nice. Well, if you read it, oh, you're never gonna get through this. I'm going to read it all. I've been playing for 22 days now. And what's funny is I've also been doing every single trial and every single extreme. I have these last 3 extremes to do left. But I've been doing them all. Ad break. Ad break and ad break. Sorry. All right, we have been expecting you, sir. Please, pray, take your ease inside, and I shall summon the others.
Have faith, my friend. You need only state your case with confidence and clarity.
Commander Leveilleur, it is both an honor and a pleasure to meet you. I am Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights.
Alphino Leveilleur, at
Yeah,
your
this is my
service.
first time playing it.
Your reputation precedes
Yes,
you,
sir.
Emmerich. I think we will find that we have much in common.
Speaking of reputations, yours towers over us all. Does it not?
It does indeed, Lord Commander.
I am not too proud to admit that I have followed your activities with an interest bordering on fascination. Full glad was I to learn that you would be joining us. Now then, shall we begin?
We know full well that the Garleans will return in force ere long. What is more, we have yet to achieve a lasting victory over the primal menace. The beast tribes continue to summon their gods, and each incarnation is stronger than the last. Ishgard is not immune to these threats. I must reiterate that it would behoove your nation to rejoin the Eorzean Alliance.
Once again, I must respectfully disagree.
On what grounds?
Despite their presence in Kurthus, the Ixal do not concern us. Their territorial claims pertain to Gridanian lands, and it is the people of Gridania whom they harry. Consequently, the Holy See judges this to be a Gridanian affair, and Ishgard does not intervene in the internal affairs of other nations. Even were that not the case, our forces are wholly committed to the Dravanian conflict. We have not the knights to spare. As for the Garleans, we are not ignorant of history. We have observed the rise and expansion of the Empire, and we agree that it is only a matter of time before they resume their campaign in Eorzea.
Then surely it would be in our best interests to present a united front.
Mayhap one day, but not yet. Gaius van Belsar is dead, and the legion of conscripts he left behind lacks the will to fight. We think it highly unlikely that they will emerge from behind the walls of their castra for some time.
Forgive me, but if Ishgard's position has not changed, why did you agree to this meeting?
It was not only as a representative of Ishgard that I came here.
Pardon?
It is not within my power to change Ishgardian policy, regardless of my personal feelings. There is, however, one area in which I may exert a measure of influence. Concerns have been raised over the supplies House Fortin has offered to Revenant's Toll. These have led to calls for restrictions on the provision of aid to foreign powers. I can ensure that the shipments continue unabated.
Sir Emmerich, we would be in your debt.
Damn, it's the
No,
longest cutscene
you
here.
would not. For I require something in
Yeah.
exchange. Of late, there has been a flurry of Dravanian activity, the purpose of which was not immediately clear. However, our astrologians have since observed alarming changes in the heavens. The dragon star waxes unnaturally bright, and there are whispers that it portends the resurrection of Midgard-Sorma.
The fallen guardian of Silvertear Falls? That's absurd.
Full many times have I gazed upon the dragon's corpse still wound around the Agrius, and wondered how different our world might be if it yet lived to plague the skies. I do not know, and I do not wish to know, nor does any son of Ishgard. Yet the mere presence of Dravanian forces is not sufficient grounds to send knights to Mordona, whatever our astrologians say. As I told you before, we have not the forces to spare.
But we do. So you will intervene on our behalf if we agree to watch over the Keeper of the Lake.
Do you accept these terms?
I do. I will see that you are kept abreast of any developments. I regret that we could not come to a similar agreement on other matters, but I understand that you are not at liberty to make such decisions. Nevertheless, I hope that what we have accomplished here today will serve to demonstrate to your countrymen that we can work together towards a common goal. Mayhap one day we shall look back on this moment as the first step towards a united Eorzea.
Mayhap we shall, Commander.
What is the meaning of this?
The caravan, my lord. It's been attacked. It was Iceheart, my lord.
Do you remember a lady
What?
named
By
Iceheart?
the Fury!
No.
All our precautions were for naught?
Attacking caravans?
Oh, yeah.
Bom, 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 bom. Recent developments have given Alphabet much to consider. I was just starting to make progress, and to make matters worse, the caravan they spoke of was bound for Revenant's Toll of all places. Honestly, were I so inclined, I should think the gods were conspiring against us. Happily, for however I am not, I would know more of this attack. Let us speak with Lord Harshapan, find out what he has to learn. Go back to the same dude, talk to the dude, see what he knows. Okay. Fucking Hildebrand all over again.
Alright, let's see where you are.
I'm in Dragon Head, Camp Dragon Head.
Camp Dragonhead. I got something for you.
My sincerest apologies for my interruption, my friends, but the situation is such that we must act swiftly. Be so kind to be elaborate. Iceheart's heretics fell upon the caravan bound to Revenant's Toll as it was passing through boulders down. It was an ambush, swift and
Are you up
ruthless.
top outside?
I'm somewhere inside a building in a cutscene.
Oh.
It would be impossible. Fear without knowledge of what would only few privy. Quite, we can pursue that avenue of inquiry in due course. It seems to be that examining the scene of ambush should be our first concern. The trails get warm, we must act swiftly. We'll gladly share our findings. Inventory. Page 3.
Once you get your little, what do they call that thing? They're in the main cities. Oh, the inns. When you go into the inns, you can play those different musics. Once you right-click the scroll and use it, it'll add it to your list.
Oh, nice.
And then you can change the jukebox in the inn or when you get a house.
That's dope. That's super cool. That's super cool. I like that. Thank you.
It was extra. I had it used already, so.
Where am I in relation to where is this? That way.
I wish you could do follow like you could in WoW.
I wish you could reply by hitting fucking tab or R or anything. Holy shit. What the fuck, dude? Wow, how this spoiled.
Yeah. I was getting my chat hitting like W and A and space. Like, why can't I fly?
Well, I might be unlocking a dungeon because we're right beside one. There's a down caravan.
I'm gonna do
Move
some fates while
along.
you're doing that.
Adventure, there's nothing for... Did you want to queue us for the 3 extremes?
Oh, sure.
The Fire Lord, the Whore, the World, the Leviathan, the Ifrit, and the Chocobo are the ones I have. Beg your pardon, Scion. As you can see, you left there carry tip the wagon for good measure. Even both things a bit odd if you ask me. It would have been easier to steal it though. I reckon they came prepared. Might be Square receiving care at Observatory could tell you something more. That's if he's awake.
Oh, you know what? The Bowl of Embers, is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
Let's do that on hard real quick first, because I don't have the extreme mode yet.
Bowl of
Oh wait,
Embers
I already
extreme.
did Bowl of Embers on hard. Hang on one second. Let me look this up real fast.
Did you finish turning in the quest though? We had to do the
yeah.
Titan. It was right after the Titan.
Oh, confront Infrared and the Bowl of Embers extreme.
Oh, okay, so.
Oh, here it is. Okay. Bowl of Embers. You said Thorn March?
Is Thornmarch the Moogle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then World Eater, is that the other one?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I need to find out what to spend my free company seals on.
You return. What news have you for us? Seems that Lady Aisha does not scruple to sully her hands with blood. Who is this Shiva the heretics speak of? Oh, we're talking about Shiva! Have you not read a single
That's where I
line
think
of
you're
the
going to be doing. Have
entry
you done the
down?
regular Shiva yet?
No, I think that's where I'm
Okay,
getting
that's
to
what
now.
you're doing now.
Shiva was a traitor to kith and kin, an apostate who lay down with dragons. Now, we cannot expect all foreigners to know Ishgardian scripture so well, particularly when it concerns the patron saint of heretics. Wait, you say she is a patron saint? Oh no, it makes all sense now. Lord Harshafa, what was that caravan's cargo? If I recall correctly, the Diamond Forge had requested a rather large quantity of crystals. Do you not see Iceheart and her followers intend to summon Shiva as a beast tribe with a primal? Why else would they go to such lengths to secure crystals? I shall inform the Lord Commander at once. Lord Hashafan, you would agree that discretion is paramount. Of course. I trust we can count on your continued support, Master Alphanod. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to combat the primal threat. Our support is a given. Tomorrow, I'm playing Monster Hunter on Rise all day. I'm excited. I will need to send word to my brethren in Revenant's Toll. Our entire order must turn its efforts to the prevention of its summoning. Naturally, this includes you, though I am sure you would not miss this for the world. The persistent attacks on our caravan seemed little more than a nuisance at first. That was before I discerned the purpose of their attacks. After appraising my feel of the situation, I say summon a unit of Crystal Braves to assist us for you, Poogie. Since the incident at Snowcloak, the Knights of House Dare have redoubled their reconnaissance efforts in the region. It is my hope that they have information which will help us determine where the heretics are hiding. Give Arvin, our mutual enemy, Lord Drillmaw, it should be easier to oblige us. Oh. Ooh, my throat's scratching. Scions of the Seventh Dawn wish to join in the hunt for Iceheart. Your assistance is more than welcome, my friend. Considering the report I just received, I dare say your timing could be no better. Well, we are all ears, Jomont. Band of pilgrims was seen transporting a large number of crates to the west. Their garb appears to match the description, but we lost track of them at Snowcloak. Suffice to say, the disappearance of these pilgrims and their provisions all but confirm our suspicions. Well, I've heard enough. My knights will join the hunt. I took the liberty of summoning a unit of Crystal Braves to White Room front. Given the gravity of the situation, I trust you agree we must use every resource. There are extraordinary circumstances, Commander. It would be in our best interest to coordinate our efforts. Such was my intent from the start. And so it begins, my friend. Though I dare say it will prove an all too brief collaboration, Iceheart will not elude the combined forces of the Crystal Braves and the Temple Knights for long. Nevertheless, a wise man does not wager all upon success of a single solution. There may be a subtler means to which we can locate Heretic's lair. I need to go back to Lord Jomar. Yes, excellent. My lady, everything has been accounted for. If there's nothing else would you have us do, pray speak and it should be done. It seems we can, I don't want to read all this. This part of MSQ had like very little action. The suspected heretic leaves through the southwest gate. Follows the road east. Hey, where in the seven hells are you? I'm freezing my bullocks off here. I'm here, you blundering oaf. Why are you late? Standing on the wall. Why else? I have duties to fulfill, you know. Your sole duty is to me. Bloody echo, lower your voice, or they'll hear us in White Brim front. Yes, of course. Temple Knights are Mumble Mumble and Snowcloak. This is what you bring to me? We already knew about. Our comrades in Boulder Downs will use this tunnel. Dead before they know what's happening. Nevertheless, if you waste my time again, is that clear? We gotta go back north. Did your investigation bear fruit? Yes, it did actually. We have this and that and this and that. We have long suspected the heretics use a network of secret tunnels. Needless to say, we cannot allow this to happen. I would put my mind at ease if you could consent to assist my knights with the search. Rendezvous with them. Show no mercy, Poogie. Nice. Now what am I supposed to do? Turn back. Let's go back. My knight said no word of you coming, Poogie. What has happened? What is that in your hand? Everybody was dead, but here goes this. By the Fury, those were veterans and many years of service, and now they're all dead in the snow. Bodies must be recovered and... No, we have not the men to spare, not now. Not while Isart repairs. The heretics must be dispatched to make matters worse. The traitor followed, managed to pass the heretics information. The department should recover is a timetable of the guardsmen. With this information, the heretics could know the watchman is weakest. The timetable has not changed, you see, of course. It will be changed now, but the heretics may already be in position. A student there must send reinforcements, even if that means withdrawing knights from Stone Vigil. I can see no other way. Time is of the essence, Poogie. While my knights make ready to depart, the heretics may take allies. Superior training equipment will avail them not. Make haste and beseech you fly the snow cloak. Poogie, this is a welcome surprise, perhaps the only one of us so far. As you can see, we have not yet uncovered any hidden. We have my gratitude, truth be told. We suspect the heretics might be plotting such attack. As commander been informed, the Braves must be made aware. Must be here, I'm certain. Why else would they go to such lengths to defend Snowcloak? It is a pity the discovery comes when our enemy has us such at a disadvantage. This is all wrong. Isar has been scrambling to save our own skins, but we should be rightly straining every sinew to find her. There she is. Oh shit, Ida. That was close. They didn't hurt you, did they? Only my pride. There will be others nearby. We must be given a warm welcome. Commander Leveler. There's been development. Together with the Temple Knights, we have secured the entrances to some half-dozen tunnels after spotting the enemy breaking the surface. But that is not all, sir. We think that one of them may be important. Certainly the heretics near flung themselves upon our swords to defend it. As I suspected, once the Warner tunnels lies the entrance to the Iceheart lair. Some of the others were going in. A moment, Alphanod. The tunnel in question is barely wide enough for 2 men abreast. Cannot say for certain where it leads, much less where it goes. Take your point. The tunnels are indeed as narrow as you say. Greater numbers would be a hindrance and a help. Should we encounter difficulty, our own allies would become an obstacle to escape. I'm only sending you, Poogie. Change of plans. With Sir Amric and keep the heretics at bay here. You go wherever the tunnel leads. If you find us at the end, do not let her escape. You venture into the unknown, so be prepared for anything. I suggest you call upon your allies, though not too many, or Papalina will sulk. Entrance to the tunnel, sir, is just over there. Had we not seen the heretics breaking the surface, we would never noticed it. For so Almeric's orders, we'll stand guard outside. Hey, are you there? Hey. I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back. Hopefully Balthasar comes back. If not, we'll we got a new MSQ dungeon to run. Snow Cloak. Let's see if we can find it. Is it this one? Oh shit, they did add a new one over here. So let's make sure we do them all. That one's done. Ender, Pharos, Copperbell, Hawk, Lost City, Hatali, Tam Tam, Stone, Snow Cloak, Pistasha, Pumpkin. Okay, so Snow Cloak. Formed in the aftermath of the calamity, the Great Ice Wall has long been through an impenetrable barrier between central and western Korthus. In truth, however, the wall is riddled with hidden tunnels, which Ice Heart our followers have been used as a base of exploration. You have been tasked with exploring one such tunnel in the hopes that it will lead you to the heretic's leader. Yet what dangers await are anyone's guess. So we'll do that in a second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna try to see if we can get Bartose back. Big stretch. Everybody wants a big stretch. Right here? Okay. He's not here. I'm gonna leave party and do Stone Keep then.
I'm sorry, dude. My mom called.
Oh, no, you're good. I left party. I didn't realize you were... Here, let me see if I can leave this queue. I got to the part in the game where I have to do a dungeon.
Let's do that one.
Snow Cloak.
Snow Cloak. Snow Cloak.
It's a pre-Shiva dungeon.
Gotcha.
I'm on deepness. There you go.
Pues uno los dos.
This music very serene.
Yeah, dude. I love this one.
Bear drops tiny key.
Where is it? Did we pick it up?
No, it's right there. Right there. Right there!
Right there. You see it?
You see it right there.
This music gets really pretty.
Cool looking boss.
Yeah, he's really neat. Okay.
The Gabagoo.
The Gabagool.
The Gabagoo. And if it's not on the side, I'm sending it back. I'm gonna pull all these cats. That's crazy. No, I use the old shit heal.
Oh, gotcha. Nice.
Alright.
Ooh, healing earrings. I'm gonna pass on those. Hero's bracelet. I'm just gonna pass on all that.
You need info on last boss. Stand behind any crystal. Stand behind any crystal. After that, the odd colored crystal. Can't remember if it's blue or purple. Sorry, we'll figure it out.
You got to the end pretty quick, Poogie. You've only been playing, what, like 15 days or something?
22 days. 21
22?
days.
Nice.
21 days. And 2 days a week I don't play. Mondays.
Right, at all.
Because I've been playing Monster Hunter.
Here come the crystals. And then out.
I got stuck.
Yeah, you gotta go quick. Big Buster. Okay, we recovered.
Crystals again.
Blue. Nice job. Oh, Bubbles is dead.
Is he?
Nice job, Poogie. I used my cooldown for the Big Buster. Okay. Good job, Bubbles. I think we might get one more round. I seriously don't deal any damage to these bosses.
Go. That was awesome.
The tales do not do
cutscene.
you justice, warrior of light. Yes, I know who you are, and you know who I am. I was given the name Izel, but I earned the name Iceheart. This endless cycle of hatred, of bloodshed, of sorrow. You would see it continue, O noble warrior of light. I would not. I will not. I will bring an end to this war between dragon and man, no matter the cost. In time, you will come to understand that what we do for the greater good. For Eorzea, for Hydaelyn.
That took longer than expected. Good news, Poogie. So Iceheart is a pseudonym. Not all that matters. That she managed to escape is regrettable, but from your description of the beast, you did well to come as close as you did. In any case, now that you have cleared a path, the Temple Knights can begin to survey the tunnels in earnest. Mayhap they will even find a route past the ice wall. Wouldn't that do wonders for the fight against the heretics? The Crystal Braves will certainly share the credits for you too. So be praised, Poogie. We may yet the situation to our advantage, assuming we start with Iceheart. Needs to say our fellow Sirens have not been idle, and Philian and Ranger have been pursuing the archives, gathering what information they can on Shiva, which reminds me, if you're intended to charge back to Camp Chang'an to report on the day's events, don't. The antecedent should be here any minute. I can only assume some enjoyable subject themselves to this cold. Antecedent comes straight from the archives of House Fortem, so I trusted time to prove fruitful. Wish that it had, but found was questionable. Accounts of Shiva's life and deeds are sparse. She lay down with a dragon. Yet in the eyes of our Iceheart followers, this was a holy act. How can such a thing be possible? If quite another question. Much knowledge has been lost over the centuries. Said that Iceheart took a moment to plead her case prior to escaping, did you not? Viewed without prejudice, most would agree that bringing an end to an endless war serves a greater good. I think Sir Almeric might take issue with her methods. I do not care if a few stragglers manage to escape until the sappers confirm that this tunnel is safe. The men are not to search it. Yes, Lord Commander. You pursue your foes with less zeal than I had expected, Shalmark. This you must understand. I do not deny that our enemy has given us good reason to be prudent. I merely meant you, being a man of faith, that I had expected a certain single-mindedness. After all, yes, the Javanians, what you're in position, I wonder. There are those who believe your faith is a renunciation of free will, that unquestioning devotion is required of all who live in a life of service to the Fury. So righteous forever may have served a knight on the front lines, less so a leader of men. We are at liberty to interpret the scriptures as we will. I choose to believe that the Fury would value the lives of her followers over the deaths of her enemies. But I may not presume to speak for the knights of old. 'Twas a different time. So much cutscenes. Not enough voice acted. That man is awfully pragmatic for a servant of the Holy See. A welcome trade at the negotiating table, to be sure. No less, one's enemies are making ready to harness the power of a god. Perhaps he does not truly believe that Iceheart's plan can succeed. Truth be told, I too remain skeptical. Shiva was real, a living, breathing woman. Of that there could be no doubt. In this respect, she differs from every other figure who has been summoned, each of whom was worshipped as a god. Sole exception of being good King Mughal Mog, the myth made manifest in response to the fervent supplications of Mughalsguard. Saint Shiva may differ, but what of the heretics? They are a tribe of outcasts, at war with the mighty nation. We yearn for the resurrection of the power who embodies their beliefs. If that is not placing one's faith in a higher power, then what is? Crystal and convictions, Menphilia, they have both of them in abundance. Can that truly be that is all that is required? My survey team has concluded preliminary analysis of the aetherite Iceheart used to escape. He believed that she teleported to another aetherite somewhere not far to the west. Despite the apparent proximity of the second aetherite, however, they have been wholly unable to detect its presence directly, thus Iceheart has the means to mask its signal. Without the means to teleport as she did, we have no choice but to search for an alternate route, most likely a tunnel. Let us not give up on teleportation. One of our colleagues in Shalira might be able to assist us. I pray that you are right. I do not think how long it will take us to survey the entire tunnel system. Their units currently tracking the remnants of the heretic force. Corthus is vast. The sooner we catch an ice house follow, the sooner we can press them for whereabouts. Good, I know you understand. But that's complete confine me. The temple knights shall hold snow cloak in your absence. There you are, Poogie Commander. Instructed me to wait for you. Your assistance is most welcome. Believe me, most of the third hall from Ulda, and I may accustomed to the sad beneath his boot. But to the matter at hand, I myself shall take part of the hunt.
Yo, I'm gonna leave the party real quick so I can queue up with some NPCs for my hunting log.
Okay.
Except it won't let me do it with NPCs. Shit.
Awkward, thanks for the meow meows. I appreciate
Knock,
it.
how you doing, buddy?
Caught my boot on a rock or something. The others went ahead. Dropped the class. Hurry,
There's an
might catch
optional
up.
dungeon here I haven't done.
If you aren't sure where to go, look for tracks. The snow is fresh,
Halatali is level
so
20.
this shouldn't be hard to find.
So your company seals that you get from doing like fates and missions and stuff, when you go back to your grand company, you use the company seals to level up, and it increases the max amount of seals that you can hold.
Okay, but who cares if you get more seals? Like, what do the seals do?
You buy armor and well, you buy gear, items, stuff like that.
Irrelevant.
Materials. I mean, it's worth it to level up the grand company. And
Fly through the snowy spiders
when I
up
was
on
going
an
like
emu.
through the MSQ, every time I found a fate, I would just stop and do it.
Damn, my throat itches. Hawker says, "What's up, buddy?"
How's the foot today?
Foot dive.
Foot dive. How come I can't unsync lower level dungeons? How do I join party in progress? Unrestricted party. Confirm. Join. Boom. Okay, that's how you do it. Let's see.
Has not hobbled out yet, just crawled out of bed.
Oh, dang, nice. It's noon over here for us.
Ten a.m. and I've been flying through No Man's Sky for the past since 4 a.m. last night.
Oh, dang, No Man's Sky. Poogie used to play that a lot.
I used to play the shit out of that one. Through with listening to your excuses. We leave now. How? The woods are crawling with those blue coats and the knights are searching every wagon that surpasses the gates. Oh shit. We stay with him. Then if you think we'll fare any better. No, there's no need for that. There must be places in my homeland, sacred snow-capped peaks where blood must not be shared. Yet your lands ever thirst for the blood of the
How do
fallen.
I leave a
Your
duty
deeds
once I'm in it?
has dunk deep. No, I've done no wrong. That I don't know. None but me in secret with heretics. He says push you.
Oh, and then withdraw.
Damn it all.
Functions leave. Thank you, I just had to go in there to do some of my hunting
Tangled
log.
web. Came to our attention. We're not for your efforts. Master off and on. He said no worries. We long to strike back. It is most generous offer. We gladly accept. Thank you, though I might disappear for a time. Comforting thought. Come, Poogie, let us wait inside for Captain Ailbert to return. Holy crap, this link of the quest, there's just too much fucking text and...
Okay, now I need to go to the Bramble Patch.
Captain seems confident that the merchant's resolve will swiftly crumble when resolved. Let's see what it is. Started an expedition, no mess guy, got hooked. The expeditions are what are great. Yeah, absolutely. Captain Unbread, your report, if you will. Aye, Commander. Firstly, with regard to the heretic we captured, I regret to say that the man could not tell us anything that we did not already know about Shin. We have since handed him over to his guardian authorities. Henceforth, the Holy See will pursue the matter independently. Our inquiries concerning the Ivy, however, have proven more fruitful. We have ascertained the channel by which the heretics acquired her information. You will recall that the flame we first identified as being in the Ivy's employ. From him, we were able to trace a trail of conspirators, each taking us closer to his master. Alas, the trail came to an abrupt end, fearing the investigation had been compromised. We took the necessary steps to detain the suspected of all those in the conspiracy. There were 5 on our list, including a flame stationed at Revenant's Toll. The man's primary duty was to keep an inventory of donations from abroad. This particulars of which would be shared the benefactors, thereby ensuring the needs did not go unfulfilled. By virtue of his role, he was privy to the details of all shipments bound for the settlement. Needless to say, that included those originating from the House Vortex. He knew the precise route the caravan was taken. He sold that information to a merchant. I think I can guess which one. None other. With a little encouragement, as soon as he confessed to long-dominating heretics, well, that's one mystery solved. I dare say we, our commander, our relentless pursuit has forced him to commit a grave error. In a desperate bid to cover his tracks, the Ivy resorted to exercising certain administrative powers. Consider them that our investigation is known to only a handful of them. The field of suspects is greatly narrow. You mean to say that the agent is among Reuben's innermost circle, someone who has been with him since the Immortal Flames establishment? That's the most plausible explanation. The infiltration likely occurred during the company's founding, with the groundwork for the act being laid beforehand. To slip into a position of authority unremarked and remain above suspicion for all these years. I too was surprised. I really should have known 3 grand companies, although was the more vulnerable to infiltration. Both Limsa and Grandonia have long-standing armies forced that lent themselves well to the formation of the Maelstrom and the Order of the Twin Adder. But not the Flames. Hardly an ideal environment in which the establishment as high-minded as the Grand Company. Given the pressing nature, the imperial threat, was the chaos of its founding, it would have been child's play to infiltrate the company. Good deal easier than now. Mortal Flames have been caught between conflicting interests in public and private. Returning to the present, even as we speak, our Doman allies are shadowing several high-ranking flames, any of whom could be the Ivy. Desire to deal a blow against the Empire, the refugees were eager to lend us their aid. I expect to hear from them before long. Alright, good. Pray continue your investigation well. And let me know if anything suspicious happens. I shall send word to Sir Almark, inform him of our success. It's time, Commander. Yes, I'm aware. The Emergency Council of the Legion's leadership has been called. There have been developments. As Commander of the Crystal Rays, my presence has been requested. Alright, buddy, I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna get some rest before I have to go to work tonight.
You going that night?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit of that.
Okay.
Thanks for writing that instance for me.
Oh, no worries. You're not gonna be playing tomorrow?
It's gonna be Monster Hunter all day tomorrow.
True.
And then, Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Yes, Tuesday, yes.
Okay.
Alright.
Buddy. Well,
Alright.
I'll probably stop in to see you while you're at work. Just say hi.
Okay, man, I'll see you later.
Alright, catch you later, homie. Stay safe.
Later. I'm gonna go ahead and get some rest, guys. Thank you so much for joining us over here. We got a quick little stream before work. I have enough time to take about an hour nap before I have to start getting ready, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. As always, it's an honor and pleasure to be able to share this time together with you all until we meet again. Stay safe, stay humble. I'll catch you at the next one.
In the still of the night, gazing up at the sky, when the stars began to fade, dimming lanterns in our eyes, thought there was nothing to find. I stopped searching for a reason, just let the world embrace us. In the silence, we are one. Can't escape from this feeling inside you. Release from heartache, you'll be fine. When the cracks start to let you run light through, I'll be there to help you shine.